Good morning. Welcome to the Grind. Britton, Costa. Today's message is the draft to the Super Bowl. The draft to the Super Bowl. About 1 week, the largest sporting event's going to be going down in Minnesota. Eagles, Patriots, Super Bowl 52. How big is the Super Bowl? Let me tell you how big it is. 115 million people are going to be watching it. The average ticket price is going to be $4,300. $5 million it's going to cost for a 30-second advertisement. The city's going to cost $5.5 million to host it, and it's going to bring in $350 million into its local economy from hotel, entertainment, food, and drink. And after all that, there's going to be one game, one MVP, one winner, one legacy. And why did I just rattle off all that data and value? I'm going to tell you why. Because it all started somewhere. It all had a beginning. Very much like starting a career in business. It all starts with recruiting and the draft. If you're decent in your field and you got a lot of talent and potential, you're going to be on demand like Comcast with your companies, firms, schools, agencies, industries. They all are going to heavily pursue and recruit you. You're going to hear all the things you're capable of, all the things you can achieve. Your potential will be highlighted, amplified, all which is probably very true, just like in the NFL draft. But what can happen sometimes, people get caught up in the hype. Our ego takes control after we make the commitment. We get away from everything that made us great. We want to just jump, cut the process, go to the Super Bowl. We got that feeling of being needed, and that's a lot easier than putting in the work. And there's two types, those that don't want to work and those who want to take their game to another level because someone saw something in them. Both have potential. Personally, not a fan of potential. It's a compliment, but it just means that you haven't done anything yet. You don't say Emmitt Smith had potential, Jerry Rice had potential, Tom Brady had potential. They got it, they earned it, they battled for it, and they lived up to it after day one. Whenever you get taken on by a company or a career, you got to realize it takes a massive amount of practicing in private long before you're going to be praised in public. You're the reason that you succeed. You're the reason that you don't succeed. Everything is in your hands after being drafted or recruited. And being great always starts very, very, very small and evolves gradually. The game of life is not like Madden. You're not going to just pick up the sticks and become a pro in 2 weeks. It takes endless reps, conditioning, prepping, and you're going to even fail a lot to live up to the standard. You can't just skip training camp. You can't just skip the season and expect to dominate the big games. You've got to be disciplined, more coachable, trust the process more than ever before. And this stuff isn't going to just change in a day or a month, but if consistent and patient, it's going to be everything you expected and then some. And that's when it all makes sense, because there's going to be many of times that the process does not make sense. You're going to want to give up. You're going to want to give in. You're going to forget your goals, and you're going to feel that everybody is against you. Total opposite from draft day, baby. You know what? That's natural. It's supposed to happen. Right now, I'm talking from personal testimony. There's going to be a lot of people that you got to prove wrong. There's going to be even more people that you got to prove right. That's the message. Do not get full belly syndrome because you got the job. Now you got to get the job done. Embrace the process. Always have the end in mind. Stay disciplined and committed. Then you'll get the hype, the value, the audience, the MVP, and the Super Bowl win of your life because you deserve it. That's why you were heavily sought out in the first place. Nobody can take that from you. Don't lose sight of that. Get ready, it's a new day. Boom.
Subscribe today at SimonArias.net.